Hi there, Pete here from Radio.co. So nowadays there are thousands of radio stations online and all over the world, and we're kind of spoiled for choice. To save you having to sift through all the thousands of stations and pick your own, we've put a recent blog post together which gives our top 50 stations around the world to listen to in different categories. And in today's video we're going to go over just a few of those to give you some of our favourites from the top 50. But for the full list, do check out the blog post on Radio.co.
Thanks for checking out Radio.co on YouTube. If you want to see more kit reviews, live webinars and handy broadcasting tips, then give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe and click the bell icon.
Starting off with news. Now we all like to keep up what's going on in our local area, but also internationally. And here are a few stations we thought are really good at this. Now, one of the ones that's been around for a long time, NPR Radio, is an American news outlet and it's been around for 50 years. We always find this is quite a good station to listen to when we want to hear some American news. Another really good American station, CNN, which does rolling news coverage. That's another one. It's one of those stations you can play in the background, leave on, but keep an eye on it. So staying on the news note, over here in the UK, we had Times Radio launched recently, a couple of years ago. And that's another radio station where it's rolling news coverage, interviewing politicians and so on. And that's another great station to just keep on, listen to and keep up to date with all the latest news, both here in the UK, but also worldwide. So when we want to listen to new music, we know there's plenty of systems out there like Spotify and so on, and they've got all these little algorithms which try and give you the best music they think you will like. Well, sorry algorithms, not sorry. Radio is still the king of giving people new music, rediscovering old music they've forgotten about but they love, and playing our favourite tunes. Here's a couple of music stations we really like and we think you'd like too. One of the music stations we like is No Signal. Now, No Signal really took rise in lockdown and they haven't really stopped growing since then. Now, one of their most famous features is 10v10, which is where the DJs play 10 songs each and go back to back and almost like a DJ battle. The audience seem to love this and it's something we think is really fun as well. Another station we really like is Represent. Now, Represent really represents the underground and really challenges that sound and really brings the underground to more of a bigger audience. As well as challenging the underground music, they also put the next generations of both artists and bringing up and coming artists and music producers to the wider audience, but also DJs and letting people really grow on their station, which we think is great. Now, going on from where we talk about maybe a niche audience or the underground type music vibes, let's go all the way to Ibiza and the famous venue of Café Del Mar. Now, Café Del Mar Radio is literally a radio station running from the famous Sunset location. And it's one of those stations where, you know, you're feeling the winter blues and you just want to listen to a summer vibe. Turn them on, leave it on in the background, and you might feel, apart from the rain outside your window, you might feel like you're in Ibiza. Here are some more real quirky radio stations. So for example, Night Ride FM, which is a bunch of radio stations based on curated playlists with all the different subgenres of synth wave. Now, slightly different from the synthwave radio is a radio station called Radio. Now, Radio is a fun station where basically it generates random songs. So you might pick a country and a decade. So you're going to pick US 1990s and the system will generate you a random song from that decade. I think it's quite a cool, fun idea, and if you've ever wondered what, 1950 Bangladesh might sound like, give them a listen and who knows, you might hear it as your next track. Now, in the niche category, it was really hard to narrow it down for the top 50, let alone for this video. However, one of the ones I liked was Geek Life Radio. Might not be surprising to know, it's all about the geek life. Be that technology, be that comics, be that, I don't know, whatever geek related stuff is on that station. And I think, why not? It's quite a cool thing and there's obviously an audience out there. So if you're a geek like me, give it a listen. And just finishing off with this video, Gadio, which is an LGBT station based here in Manchester, once again started as a volunteer station focusing on quite a niche subject, is now one of the biggest LGBT stations in the UK, which just proves whilst you might have a niche subject at first, there's a huge audience for that niche subject. So if you've got an idea, go on and do it. And if you need anyone to help you do that, head on to our website, Radio.co, and sign up. As I said, we did do an article of our 50 top stations, which you can read by clicking here. And if you want to subscribe to Radio.co for more videos like this, or tech reviews, or feature videos, just click here to subscribe. However, until next time, take care and happy broadcasting.
And just before you go, how would you like to launch your very own online radio station? Surprisingly, it's a lot simpler than you may think. And the absolute best way to get started is by chatting to myself or another member of the Radio.co team. To do that, just head to radio.co/demo to schedule a video call with us, where we'll discuss your plans, answer your questions, and of course, guide you around the Radio.co software.